Hey YouTube, thank you for joining me. If you're a returning viewer, I appreciate you for coming back. If you are a new viewer, please take the time to go check out my other videos, and please everyone don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. So today is a message from a passed on loved one. And sometimes a message from a loved one who has passed is not intended for the world, but for the single heart of that person that they are trying to reach out to. So what follows is an account of such a message, and it is powerful and intimate, and it's a moment of a connection that was received by someone close to them. So while I'm going to keep the specific details private to honor the privacy of this person, this message is, however, going to show proof that our love for people does transcend beyond physical boundaries. So this one, there's about two major messages. So this loved one says, I know what is going on with you. I've been watching, and not everything you do is clean, and not everything is meant for your good. You were right. I was right there in the room where you were moving boxes, and the light flickered. Something fell over, and you didn't know if it was from the boxes moving in the room. You just know you weren't near that thing that fell over. It got cold for a second. You realized the windows were shut and the AC was off, but you shrugged it off. You felt me there. You paused around and thought maybe it was me, but then brushed it off. I wasn't there to scare you, but to remind you I'm here for you and you're not alone, even if you act like you are. You then came across something that was a note written on something else that most people would throw away, but you kept it as a keepsake. This thing wasn't a big thing. It wasn't small either, but it was tucked away. It had been a couple years since you saw it, and you instantly felt me, and that was when my message landed to you. You knew I was there. This passed on loved one said she finally knew I was there when she stopped for a second and said my name in her head. Then this passed on loved one says, tell her you don't have to do everything. Stop trying to control what isn't yours to control. Let go of the fear of losing, because love is never lost. I am with you even when you don't see me. Trust your own strength. It's already in you. And remember, family is not a burden, but it is your anchor. I'm proud of you even if you feel like you're not doing it right. I saw you with the boxes. I've been by your side throughout every move you've been making, every exhausted point you have been feeling, and every fake smile you have forced to put on. When music plays out of nowhere, or the birds are at play in midday, when it seems like they should be doing that song in the morning, it's me. Stop doubting your worth. You are loved more than you understand. Stop and pay attention, because I've been sending you signs. I've been talking to you through the music, the objects that you stop and think on, and the things that have shifted out of place slightly from where you put them. Now, the important message this loved one wants to get to you. There's a power struggle between you and your husband. There's a mistrust between you and your husband. And you feel as though you have to stay one step ahead of your husband in order to keep the control, because if you don't, you feel he's going to be the one to control you. He has a way of making you feel small or cornered, which triggers you to try to manipulate and control in return. You're trying to control people around you so that you don't feel fully dependent on him. You're building safety nets for leverage outside of your marriage. At the same time, you're also covering for him in some areas, hiding things, smoothing things over, creating a smooth image, or managing fallouts. He's tied to whatever survival pattern you're in: money, stability, and appearance. The warning from this loved one is, the husband is the root of chaos. He doesn't give you your peace. He only gives it in cycles when it makes you feel like you guys are getting along. When you feel like you're spinning, you need to realize and take time to look that he's there standing in the shadows doing the spinning. And the final message: you don't need to control people to feel safe. You are stronger than you believe about yourself, and you're stronger than the cycle of lessons that you're in right now. The one you're protecting is the one keeping you trapped. You deserve peace and not to be in survival mode all the time. When you're ready to step out, it won't be appealing, and it will be trying and hard, but your true support will be waiting. And then the final message, they just want you to know that they do love you.